lost in your paradise. The only thing I'm thinking about is you and I. Cause I can't get you off my mind. Can't get you off my mind. I can't seem to get you off my mind. Let's get lost tonight. Let's get lost tonight.
Hey guys, what's up? So I'm filming the intro for the second time because I always forget about the damn mic. But yeah, so basically today's video is going to be a tutorial on the intro modeling kind of thing you just saw. So yeah, and basically I kind of wanted to do something with glitter because I recently bought these Lit Cosmetics glitters, and they sell them at this store in Mexico that's called Nuestro Secreto, which is our secret in English, and they sell like a whole bunch of like online cosmetics, so like Jeffree Star and things like that, and they like all import it to Mexico and then they sell it. So they have a whole bunch of like cool things, and when I figured it out I was like, oh my god, because my parents don't let me buy it online, so I saw this and I'm like, score. Anyway, that was just a little story that I gave you guys. But yeah, so basically I just bought these, and I bought a purple one, a blue one, and a goldish one, and I wanted to do it with the blue because it was really pretty. It was like an aqua blue, but I did a blue look like recently on my channel. Not really recently because I posted it like a while ago, but like it's like the most, like it's like I did a blue one. Okay, so I kind of wanted to change it up, and so that's why I decided to do a purple one, and I'm going to do some purple and pink tones, and obviously the star of the show is going to be this purple glitter, which is in the shade Deja Vu, and it took me a while to find the shade name, and it was just like right there in front of my face. But yeah, so that's the shade, and I'm going to do my eyebrows and all of that, like my eyebrows and my shadow primer thing off camera. And if you guys want me to do like more in depth of how to do my eyebrows, like if you guys want me to put it in a video one day, let me know, even though you probably won't because not a lot of people watch me, but it's okay. But yeah, maybe I'll get around to do that one day. And yeah, let's just go ahead and get started into the video. Okay guys, so I got my brows on and I primed my lids, and I just did my brows with the Anastasia pomade in Ebony, and I just put concealer on my lids and set it with a kind of translucent powder. So I'm going to be taking two palettes so far that I have in mind. I usually use palettes. I don't really use single shadows just because I feel like it's more expensive to buy them when you can just grab a palette and there's like more options. So these are more colorful palettes, but this one does have some like transition shades. This one doesn't. So this is a palette from Rude Cosmetics, and I'm pretty sure you can get it online, and it's really affordable, and their like quality is really nice. So this is what it looks like. So you can see like up top are like more neutral colors, and then just like down here are like the more pops of color. And then to take me back to Brazil by BH Cosmetics, you guys know this one's really popular on Instagram and everywhere. These are just a whole bunch of colors. So I got this mainly for the purples because here I didn't really see many. So yeah, and I might dip into the Cherry by Urban Decay, the Naked Cherry, just because like these like pink transition colors look really nice. But yeah, I'm gonna try and just use two palettes because you guys have to keep in mind that if you're gonna recreate a makeup tutorial, you don't have to use the exact same shades in a palette. Like you don't have to go and buy that palette or this palette because that's just gonna be too much money. You can just use similar shades from your own makeup collection, which is what I usually do, and that way you gain inspiration, but at the same time you're kind of making it your own. So yeah, just like a little inspirational talk right there. But yeah, so I think I am gonna go on with the Cherry palette just because I don't really see any transition colors here that I have in mind. So I'm gonna take the shade I have no idea how to say that. Like I'm thinking Feliz, which is happy in Spanish, but it's spelled wrong. It's F-E-E-L-Z. Fels? Yeah, Fels. Okay, so I'm gonna take that shade right here, this one right there. I hope you guys can see. Alright, and I'm just gonna put that in the crease as my transition shade. And I highly, highly, highly recommend these brushes. This is the Mikiko. I'm gonna just put it up there for you guys so that you can see what it's called, if it will focus. There it is. That is what the brand is called, and their brushes are amazing. They're so soft and they blend so nicely. They are pretty pricey, but they're really good. And this is the 1.12 brush, which is the tapered crease brush again. So I want to take that Fills shade and put that in my crease. And it's like it's a really pretty shade. It's like a peachy pink, kind of like dusty rose. Yeah, dusty rose. So I'm just going to blend that in my crease. Alright, so now that we have that done, it's just like a nice little dusting of pink. I think I'm gonna go in. You guys have to work with me here because I just kind of looked at pictures on Pinterest just to kind of give me some inspiration, but like I didn't find one I like gravitated towards. So I'm gonna take this shade, which is called Fantastique, right here, and I'm just going to put that in the crease, but just underneath the transition shade. So this is gonna go right into the crease. And you want to kind of find a brush like this, which is just like a smaller crease brush. And this is the Morphe S12. Or another really good brush for this is something like this, which is kind of fluffy, but still it's like flat. It has like a flat end. Focus, focus, focus. Okay, so it has like a flat end, but it's still like fluffy. So like you can see like it's still fluffy. It's just personal preference, whatever you're more comfortable with. Of course you don't have to use the shades I just told you. You can use, the brushes I just told you. It's just like a recommendation. But I'm just gonna go with the Morphe S12 brush if I can find it. Here it is. And I'm just going to put that shade Fantastique in my crease, but underneath the transition shade. And what you're doing is you're literally putting it right there. You don't want to go higher or lower. You just kind of want to concentrate that color right there. And this is going to start to give us that pinky purple look. So you can kind of see it's kind of darkening up the crease. And then I'm just gonna take the crease brush that we used just to blend out. And now I'm just gonna go back in with that transition shade and just kind of blend out any harsh edges just so that it's nice and seamless and looking beautiful. Now we probably will go back in with this darker shade just to touch up a little bit later, but for now, that is that. So now I'm gonna be going in with the more purple shades. So here, as you can see, there really isn't any purple shades, like not really many choices to pick from. Like there's this one, but that's like a magenta, and it's not really what I'm looking for. So I'm gonna go in to the Back to Brazil palette from BH Cosmetics, and I'm gonna take one of these three right here. I just need to look at my glitter and see which one like looks nice with it. So I'm gonna be taking this one right here, which is the last shade in the palette, right there. And there's no names on it, so that's what I'm gonna be taking. And I'm gonna put this like on the outer corner, and I don't know where else, but we're gonna see in a minute. So I'm just going to take like a nice pencil brush. I'm gonna take this one, which is like a really skinny pencil brush. It's so cute. And this is from the same brand as that crease brush. and it is 1.20. So I really recommend these brushes, guys. They're really good. So I'm just going to put that on the outer part of my lid. It's kind of not existing. Let's see. I'm gonna take a more denser brush and pack it on and then blend it out. And this is a MAC brush, and I don't know what it is because it's blurred out. But I'm just gonna pack it on. I guess we're getting somewhere. And I'm gonna mix those two purple shades instead. There we go. There's like not a good amount of pigment. Can you guys see it? I don't know. Let's see if I have another purple shade, because this is not working. Okay, so forget the Back to Brazil palette. What was I gonna say? This might be a fake one, just like to let you guys know, because in Mexico, what they do is they, like, I don't know if it's fake or real because I haven't really seen reviews on it, so I don't know if it's good or not, but like the colors look exactly the same. But yeah, so what they do in Mexico is, if there's a place called El Centro, and when you go there, there's like a whole bunch of makeup for way cheaper. And they do like, they use like MAC and Kylie and Urban Decay and all those brands, but it's not real. Like they just like pretend like it is, you know? And so I don't know if this is the case, because it looks exactly the same. And usually what happens with their eyeshadow palettes is that they don't look the same. Like they have the same vibe, but they don't have the same colors. So yeah, but just so you know, don't take my opinion on this palette just because it might not be real. But I don't know yet. So, because I know that there's some things that they sell that is real, but I don't know if all of it is fake. Okay, so I'm gonna go with the palette Emma by Beauty Creations. These palettes are at an affordable price, and they have some really good pigmentation, and this is what this palette looks like. So it's enormous, as you can see, and I'm just going to be taking this purple shade right here, and I have to do this the same thing to this side, because if not, it's going to be looking a little different. So I'm going to do that quickly, and then I'm going to jump into that purple shade that I just showed you, and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like. As you can see, the pigment is there, it's just not like boom, you know what I mean? But yeah. And I'm sorry if now I look like a little bit more darker because of the lighting. The sun has gone away, and in Mexico it rains 24/7. Not 24, basically. It always rains in the afternoon, and it is 2:18, so yeah. So now I'm gonna go into the purple from the Emma palette. Obviously, if you're recreating this look, just pick one of these colors. You don't have to put like 20 million different purples, just pick one purple. It's just, I have bad luck, so. Now, just to let you guys know, this palette does have a bit of fallout, as you can see, so keep that in mind. That's why I always like to do my eyes first, just in case of that happening. And it just makes life a lot easier. Okay, and I'm gonna go back into the shade Fantastique, and I'm gonna mix it with this shade just a little bit, just to see if we can get a little bit more purple pink tones and see how that looks. And now I'm just gonna go back in with the transition shade and just blend out this nice harsh line we got here. And now, last little touch, I wanna go back into that purple shade just to touch it up, just because I kinda lost it from all the blending. So I'm just gonna pat that there. And there. And then just kind of slightly blend out. And there we go. Okay, so now we're gonna go into the fun part, which is the glitter. So I've never put on glitter before, actually. I don't know, I've just never like done it. I always loved it. Like, I always thought it looked really cool, but I've never bought any of it, so I never really had a way of putting it on. So I bought the Clearly Liquid Glitter Base Water Resistant from the same brand, which is the Lit Cosmetics. And I'm pretty sure I should have probably not bought the waterproof one, but it wasn't really that much of a price difference, so I just decided. So I'm pretty sure you just dip your brush in here and then put it on, and then put the glitter on top. Hopefully it'll work. So yeah. So I'm just going to take like a small flat brush to make sure I get the glitter on nice and precise. So I'm gonna take this one from Sephora, and it just came in a set, and it's just like this like nice little brush. Focus. There we go. So it just looks like this. So I'm just going to dip my brush in the glue, like so, and then just apply where I want the glitter to be. And then I'm just going to put it on top. Okay, so it's working. There we go. So that is the first eye done. This looks really cool. I'm gonna play with glitter more often. And all this glitter that's right here, we're gonna clean that up in a bit, and you'll see how. I'm just applying more glue right there. And just going back in with that glitter and putting it right on top. Okay, so there is the glitter done. I'm just going to kind of go back in with the shadows and kind of like touch it up. So I'm gonna go back in with that purple, touch it up there, and then also the crease, just so that it's not like super, super harsh. And then if we can't blend it out, oh well, it's fine, it doesn't look that bad. Kind of look a little patchy. I don't know if you can see. So I'm gonna try and fix that. Like, it's kind of patchy right here and right here. Okay, so now for the glitter part, to take it off right here, you're just gonna wanna take some tape and just basically tape away like the glitter. Like, so the glitter, basically what it does is it sticks onto the tape, as you can see, and then it just kind of comes off your face. And there you can see it's completely gone. And now with another tape, so that it doesn't, you don't want to use the same tape over and over again, because then the glitter will probably come back to stick. With another one, you're just going to take it, same thing. And obviously with like eyeshadow, you can obviously wipe it away with a makeup wipe, but glitter isn't as easy to remove. So that's why you kind of have to do it with this. And there we go, and it is all gone. Well, from my face. I have it everywhere on me. So now what we're gonna do is just clean up the eyeshadow. I'm just gonna do a sharp line like that. It's just like a nice little trick to help everything go faster and make your life easier. I have glitter on my mouth. So now I'm going to do a liner and lashes off camera. Again, if you ever want me to do that on camera, I will definitely do it, but it's just easier to do it off camera and it's a lot faster. So yeah, if you guys want like a specific video on how to do lashes and liner, I will do that for you guys. But for now, I'm just going to do it off camera just to save some time. Okay, so I did my winged liner, as you can see, and I just wanted to come back on here just to show you the lashes that I'm going to be wearing. So this is the 3D Fox Mink lashes in Carrie, and this is what the packaging looks like. This is from Face Secrets, and you can just find these at Sally Beauties. This is where I just get mine. And since I am in makeup professionally, like taking classes and stuff, I have to buy a lot of lashes. So these are like one of the cheapest ones that they have, and they actually are really nice, like the styles and stuff. The only bad thing is that the band is really thick, so they can get uncomfortable, but I mean, it's fine. So I'm just going to cut these to the shape of my eyes, put them on and all that jazz, and I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, so there you can see the finished eyes halfway there. I'm honestly not in love with these lashes. I feel like they're, I don't know, I just don't really like how they look, but I don't really have many options, so I'm just gonna have to stick to these. And they're kind of uncomfortable. Well, this side always is. It's like poking me inside and I don't know what it is, but yeah, I'm not a professional at lashes. I'm not very good at putting them on. I never really used to wear lashes, but I felt like this look needed them, so that's why I decided to put them on today. But yeah, not super comfortable. And honestly, the ones that I like are super expensive, so it's kind of like, I don't know. I might like go and buy them for like my tutorials, like the videos that I'll post for you guys, but yeah, I don't have them right now. Anyway, now we're just going to move on to the face, and then we're gonna come back to the lower lash line. So for the face, I am going to be first taking this right here, which is like super Instagram famous, but again, I got this from the place called El Centro in Mexico, so I don't know if it's the real one or not. It looks pretty similar, but I'm pretty sure it's not, just because of the price range. But yeah, I'm just like missing half of the price. I'm just gonna do how they do it on Instagram. Is that how it is? There, there, and there. Then I'm just going to blend it out. It doesn't really look like the one on Instagram, so I think I got a fake one. Oh well. But yeah, it's like pretty sticky. Doesn't really give me any glow, but whatever. It wasn't super expensive, so that's okay. And I'm just gonna go in with my e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer and put this on my face. And now that we have our face almost primed, I'm just gonna use the Smashbox Photo Finish So Chill Coconut Primer Water. I just really love how this feels, not gonna lie. Oh, so good. And because I'm too lazy to go to the bathroom and wet my sponge, I'm just going to take the same thing and just wet it. And now for my foundation, I'm gonna be taking the NARS Velvet Matte Foundation Stick in the shade Light 6. And I haven't really used this that often. That's kind of why I wanted to use it today. So I'm just going to do some stripes. I want a good amount of coverage, so I'm pretty sure, are you fucking kidding me? Do you see that? What I was gonna say is I'm pretty sure this is full coverage, or like medium to full coverage. Alrighty, so now that we have our foundation on, so now for the concealer, I'm just gonna take the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light Neutral, and I'm not gonna highlight with this, I'm just going to conceal my under eyes. I don't really like to highlight, I feel like it doesn't really help me. Just because I have really some nice little wrinkles underneath here. So I just use this for extra coverage or just to do my under eye circles. So, and I don't like to put a lot because then I just look crazy. And I'm also going to blend that in. Okay, so now that that is blended out, I'm just going to set my under eye circles and the rest of my face with this RCMA, the original no color powder, which is amazing, but this packaging is really annoying and super messy, and it doesn't really look cute. For the price, I just feel like it should be so much better. Well, and I feel like here it's kind of expensive, but it's probably just because it's what's it called? They have to, like, it makes it more expensive because they have to, I can't think of the name. Because they have to like deport it, I guess. And I just kind of put some on my brush just to make it easier to dip my beauty blender in here. But I just dip my beauty blender in the brush, and now I'm just going to set under the eyes. I'm Trying to see if the mic is on. Please tell me it is on. Okay, sweet. Okay, so I'm done. Now I'm just going to set the rest of my face now that we have set those and dry wrinkles. And I just like kind of like do that, and I feel like it's the easiest way. And then what I do is I just kind of do that, and then all the powder goes into the bristles so that instead of going like tapping it away, it like doesn't waste any product. Oh shit. I don't really like this foundation. It's making my face look kind of hatchy. So annoying. Maybe it's just me. So what I want to do is I want to take the Makeup Forever Pro finish, and this is in the shade 118, and I'm just going to try and get some like coverage back into my face, but I might just like mess it up. Like, do you see that like pink coming through? I don't know what to do. Just like wipe right here. And try it again. Hey guys. So I'm just going to wait until that dries, and I'm just going to put this on again, the powder and the other powder, because I have to make this look even. Because like this side looks fine, this side just kind of doesn't. So I don't know what it was. Let's hope this works. Okay, so that worked. So I think it was just, I don't know, bad luck. But yeah, it has a nice finish, this foundation. It definitely is matte though. So for people with dry skin, I wouldn't really recommend it. I'm more dry skin, but I'm not super dry. So if I like hydrate my face good with like hydrating primer and all that jazz, it like is fine. So yeah, now I'm gonna go into the bronzer. So for bronzer, I'm gonna be using the Bahama Mama by The Balm, like so. Oh, and sorry, I forgot to tell you guys the brush that I was using before, like to set my face, and it was just the Morphe S15 brush, and this is just like a brush I got from a shop. It doesn't even say the brand or the number or anything, so just your favorite contour brush, bronzing brush will work. Here we go, everybody! And now I'm just going to bake and now I'm just gonna grab some more powder, like so, and just bake right here just to make sure it is nice and clean. So for the blush, I'm gonna be using this Rude Cosmetics blush, and this is the ombre blush in the shade Amiga. And I'm just going to, if I can open it. There we go. And this is what it looks like. It is super pretty. And the shade is like here, I'll show you guys what it looks like. That's kind of what it looks like. Focus. That's what it looks like. I don't know if it'll go with this look. Yeah, it's fine. We'll see. For a blush brush, I'm just using this Sonia Kashuk angled brush right here. And I'm just going to swirl. Ooh, super pigmented. Oh, I like this. I look like a little bit of a clown, but we're gonna blend it out. So now back into that fluffy brush, and I'm just going to blend it all out. Alrighty. So now that we have that on, I'm gonna go in with highlight. I'm using this Jeffree Star Cosmetics Skin Frost in Sarcophag. I don't know. That is the shade name right there. And this is what it looks like. It is super pretty. It's like one of my favorite highlights. It's just a bit pricey, but like I get it just because it's enormous. But I don't know, I feel like I'd rather just have something smaller and pay less, because it is kind of hard to get through a whole entire highlighter. But yeah, but I do like how the fact that I did make them big. I feel like it's a nice idea. Where's my highlighting brush? There it is. So this is the Anastasia A23 brush, and it is amazing for highlight. I love it. Are you guys ready for this? Okay. Do you see that? It's gorgeous. And it literally goes with any like makeup look. Oh, it's so pretty. It's just gonna give me some luminosity just because of how matte this foundation is. All right, and of course I need to blend it out because that looks a bit much. And I'm also gonna use this to highlight my brow bone and inner corner. So now what I'm gonna do is, I don't know if you can kind of see, like I'm gonna zoom you guys in really closely, but okay. So if I close my eyes right here, it's like kind of patchy. So I really wanna fix that with the glitter. And then what I'm gonna do is I really wanna put, if I have one, I think I have like a silver glitter or something. Yeah. So I'm gonna put the Skin Frost on top of the silver glitter just to kind of make it more like boom. And then I'm just going to do my lower lash line. So first, I'm gonna zoom you guys in though. So first I'm gonna fix my glitter situation. So what I'm just gonna do is just gonna put glue and then glitter again. So I'm just gonna keep my eyes closed just because I feel like if I open them, like the little patches will do again, because the patches were where my like wrinkles were. So yeah, I don't know if that made sense, but I'm just gonna keep them closed just until it dries completely.
It's only been 40 years. Good time. Now you can get your knickers all up in a twist about that.
If you guys know where that is from.
Really good shot of it.
If you guys know where that is from, you guys are the shit. I think we are good. As good as it's gonna get. So now I'm just going to set my brows in place just because my hairs are looking a little funky, and this is the Gimme Brow in the shade number 5. So for the lower lash line, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to basically replicate everything that I put on top on the bottom. So I'm gonna first take that transition shade, which was from the Naked Cherry palette, which is called Fells, I believe, and just like a nice pencil brush. This is from Face Secrets, and it is the professional pencil brush, and it just looks like this. I believe it came in a set. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take from the Brood palette, I'm just going to take the shade Fantastique and Cherie, and I'm gonna mix those two close to the lower lash line, like really nice and close. And I'm gonna take this liner brush from Zoeva. This is the 310 liner. And I'm just going to focus this really nice and close to the lash line. I thought my microphone was off and I was about to have a heart attack. And now I'm just going to take a flat brush like this and just blend it out because it is a little bit harsh. You can kind of see the difference, hopefully. All right, and now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this Maybelline New York Eye Studio eyeliner in the shade Eggplant, and it's just like a dark purple shade, like that. And I really wanted like a more lighter shade, kind of like the glitter, but I don't really have anything like that. So I'm just gonna use this one, and I'm just going to use an angled brush. Which one will I use? Oh, I'll just use this one, which is a Sigma Eyeliner E5 brush. I think it might be a little dry because I've never used this. And I have two of these because I thought they were black, but they were purple. But hey, it came in handy once. And I'm just gonna line my waterline. I'm just gonna take this sponge so that my finger doesn't melt the makeup underneath. I'm only trying to line like halfway, but I kind of went a little over. But if you can, underline half of it, because I feel like the effect that it gives is it just gives it more darkness without that, like your eyes being smaller. And that's kind of what I like about underlining it halfway. So I'm gonna try and take away from this eye. Okay, and now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take any like dark black shade, and I'm just going to put it really nice and close to that waterline. just to give it more darkness. Using from the Kat Von D palette, just the black that's in here. You can obviously use whichever black you want. And I'm just using this, what is this? This just eyeliner blush. The brand is Zoeva. I thought it was a C and I was like, wait, that's not Zoeva. But the brand is Zoeva. And this is the Wing Liner 317 brush. So I'm just applying it right there, and that's it. Just to give it more darkness. And then just blend it out with a pencil brush. I'm just using this one from Sonia Kashuk. Okay, so now that the lower lash line is complete, we're gonna go into the inner corner. So for the inner corner, I'm gonna take this, what's it called? Natural Girl glitter liner. Just take any silver or white liner that you have. I think this is a Mexican brand because it's all in Spanish. So if you don't live in Mexico, you could maybe get it online, but it's just easier to find any other silver or white eyeliner. So I'm just going to go into the inner corner. Like so, and it just gives a nice little pop. And I'm gonna kind of go a little bit under the waterline. And then connect it on the top with the purple. And I'm just putting it like halfway to the eye, like kind of where like the darkness starts. So that's what it's looking like so far. And then what I'm gonna do last is I'm gonna do a little bit of more purple on the outer. Alrighty, so last couple steps is just lower lash mascara and lips. And there is the face complete and the eyes. Now we're just gonna move on to the lips. So for the lips, I really wanted to do like a nice pop of color, not for it to be neutral, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do a neutral lip and then add like some kind of cool gloss on top. I'm thinking of one that I have in mind now, but I don't know how it's gonna look, because adding color to this nice colorful purple pink look, I feel like it's just gonna be too much. So I'm gonna see what I can find. I'm gonna go in with Creations matte lipstick in the shade Naughty, and they kind of look like the MAC packaging, but yeah, you can just get these online as well. And I'm just gonna see how this looks. I think this is good, but I'm gonna have to add some pink to it so that it's not too like brown nude. Like it looks okay, but like not really. So I'm gonna see. I think I'm just gonna go in with the same one, but this is in the shade Kiss Me. But now it's like really pink. Okay, so now I know, this is what I always do when I'm just like not liking my lip color. And I just feel like I need to tone it down. So 1 second. So I take this Marc Jacobs lip gloss in the shade Sugar Sugar, and it is the 312, and this is just a sample size, and I've had this for a while. And I just put it on top. And basically what it does is just like neutrals down the shade. So that is a lot better, I feel like. And now what I want to do is I'm just going to take this cotton round, do that just so that it doesn't look like a lot. And I got this is super pretty, but this is the Becca Liquid Crystal Lip Topper Glow Gloss in the shade Pearl and Gold, Pearl X Gold, and I'm just going to put this right in the middle. I'm gonna do this again. Now I'm gonna put this all over the lip. It's so pretty. And so this is what we got. So this is a finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial, and make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down on this video, and make sure to turn on your post notifications so that you are aware of when I upload a video. I am gonna try and start getting back in the swing of things. It's just I don't know, I just feel like I lost my touch and inspiration, and I wasn't really doing anything with makeup except going to my classes. But yeah, now that I got all this like cool glitter stuff, I was really wanting to do a video on glitter and show you guys this makeup look. So I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.
Thumbs up, turn your post notifications.
Gracias.
Kind of outlet. He was talking about how he could take her to a local bridge and push her off, or maybe even try and get her to jump off herself. But like,
So the glitter just fell like all over me, which is just great. You gotta love life.